Hello, good evening and welcome. Welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Oxshire, on the panel this evening is Bridgeman and the legend that is JFK. How are we doing, gentlemen?
Evening, Oxshire. Evening, Bridgeman.
Well, can I say a big good evening to you two guys in the panel? Huge good evening to the guys in the lobby and to all the Rangers fans listening in all over the world. Good evening. A massive welcome to Rangers Radio.
See, since approximately, well, a bit more than 18 months now, but say 20 months, JFK. Every time we've had a setback with this regime, we've took off a step backwards and maybe one forward, and we've done it again this week. We had a setback twice, result, injury, and God, have we bounced back quicker?
Definitely.
As a club.
Oh, fantastic! You know, we were all sitting here last week, you know, after it happened against the Hearts, and wondering what was going on. But I mean, the gaffers pulled a couple of, not just the gaffer, the backroom staff as well, and Ross Wilson have pulled a couple of good rabbits at the hat, and it's really good to see. I mean, we know that the result the other night, although it was 2-0, a good win, but no, we're still in a good mood. It was a good 3 points, but looking forward to tomorrow. I'm really pleased, you know, for what I'm seeing and reading about the boy Hadji. If as far as obviously we'll hear the presser later on, but Canberra for me, no matter what I've read in different places.
It's not a done deal yet, mate. It's
not a done deal, but if it does become a done deal, then I'll be pleased for that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But as you say, when a lot of people like to think that we're down, but we're no down. We're there. Yeah. That's very pleasing, mate.
Bridgeman?
Yeah, I agree with what Jimmy's saying there about the stuff that's going on out that we spoke about young Hadji last night, and absolutely, when I read it this morning on the follow, I thought that's marvellous. What's really good, you know, for me, do you know how I feel about Canberra coming, or anyone comes from Hibs or any other Scottish team? I don't want them, in my opinion. However, if the manager wants to manage it out there and do the business, and once he puts a blue jersey on, I will support him wholeheartedly for sure. But you know, I'm not keen on them. That's all.
Well, I mean, I can't judge the end of the tour, mate. I mean, I've seen YouTube clips of players before, and they look wonderful. For example, Penner.
Aye, exactly.
Can I come in just a wee second? Oxshire. I mean, you can maybe call it a Rangers Radio exclusive, but I've got a really, really good source, a family source, and I can tell you that the puddle drinkers tried to hijack.
Oh, I heard this story earlier on. See if I run it past you, can you confirm or deny?
Well, I'm on you go then.
Right, so if I tell you what I heard, right, and you can confirm or deny, yeah?
Go.
Yeah, for a really good source.
Okay.
Right, so yesterday afternoon, or yesterday morning actually, it was near the breakfast time, another team from Glasgow had two people approach a Romanian player in a hotel.
Yep.
Confirm or deny?
Confirmed.
And they tried to broker a deal. Is this true? Did you hear this also?
Yep, I heard this. I got this from a very, very, very good source.
And the lad told them that he'd made a deal with Glasgow Rangers and he wouldn't be signing with anybody else.
Yep.
And they were asked to leave the hotel. Did you hear this also?
Yes, I did, mate. They were told that they had to leave the premises, and they did so with the tail between their legs, which just shows you what they're all about.
Yes. So can you confirm or deny that whole story?
I can confirm everything that you have said is true, mate.
Right, okay. My source was pretty good, mate. Pretty reliable guy.
Yeah.
There you go.
So can I just clarify a couple of things? I thought, and I'm not being funny when I say this, Oxshire, so forgive me, your timing might be slightly out because I don't think he arrived in Glasgow for his medical.
It may have been tea time.
After 4.
He arrived
just to say, in case
he arrived about 4. I think he arrived about 4 o'clock. This happened yesterday.
No, it's just in case somebody picks it up and hears it and says, "Oh, that cannot be." You know?
It happens all the time. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
But just to let people know, It did happen.
Oh, it did happen, aye. I mean, people's times might have been a wee bit mixed up in that, but I mean, I can tell you that, probably maybe an hour, a couple of hours after he arrived, that he was approached with two individuals from another club who we all know where they come from, and they actually tried to hijack the deal. And the source I've got is very, very close, and he told me that this is what happened.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Yep.
There you go. There you
Unbelievable.
go. So, well, look, we're in a good place. It looks as if with a couple of bodies coming in, people getting out the door who have been earning wages, even if we get half their wages off our bill to the summer and go forward, Bridge, it's a saving, eh?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Look, anything we can do for Rangers, we've got to do it or try our best to do it, And all these young lads that are playing, let's say I'm hearing Holt, wee Holt used to play with us. I don't know whether we've released him, but I know he's with St Johnson. So he may still be on our books for all I know.
He will be
And
in the summer, mate, because no way is anybody going to match the money that he's getting at Ibrox, mate.
Rossiter, he's still on our books.
Yep.
There was somebody else that's down in England, one of the other boys.
I think, would you call him Lee, the Irish
Hodgson.
boy? Hodgson. I
Hodgson.
think he's back at St Mirren.
Lee Hodgson.
And he's
Lee
still
Hodgson.
on the books to the summer
Aye,
as well.
he's come up.
And what about Jack Alnwick?
Yeah, he's injured, but he's still on the books to the summer as well, mate.
Some amount of players on our books, isn't there?
Who
roll on
hasn't
the
been
summer, please.
contributing anything?
Roll on.
Right, I've got a wee scoop for you as well.
Go on then.
You know how I'm no one for telling stories, as you know, Bridge.
Uh-huh.
But Stardug phoned me today.
All right.
Albie doesn't come on tonight, but Stardug phoned me today, says, I've got this new headset to try again. So he's got himself, he sounds like Jimmy Young.
Oh, you're joking?
Nah.
Jimmy Young? Wow.
Quite posh, actually, was the day when he was trying him out. All Stardug was quite posh.
Are you talking about the same Stardug?
Aye, you can turn it on, mate. That boy's got the charm.
Oh, my God.
He's not like Portbear. He's not rough like Portbear. He's got a bit of charm.
Portbear rough.
Are you trying to audition Stardug for the Masked Singer by any chance?
The Masked Singer, love
I
it.
never thought of that. I've not seen that programme, but I think Fox would be good at that.
If Stardug was going to be one of the Masked Singers, what do you think he would dress as?
Oh, a donkey. No, because he's a donkey, because he's got that special gift.
No, I just imagine him as a frog.
A frog?
Aye, that's what came into my head. Oh,
why on earth would you think he's a frog? He's a big, tall, handsome young lad.
No, I never. Some frogs are quite handsome.
All right, okay.
You know what happens when you kiss a frog? It becomes a prince.
Depends how much string you've had, JFK.
Well, you and I have probably kissed a few frogs,
because of that special gift he's got.
Aye.
You two better pack us in with us using the same wall. You're getting into trouble with it.
I hope he doesn't come in tonight. God, he'll tear us to bits, man.
Oh, he will. But he sounds fantastic. Fantastic with his new headset.
Oh, yes. I'm looking forward to hearing him then. Looking forward to it. Because he's a nice boy, that. Now, apart from his shall we say, his liking for the big Croatian, sometimes it carries him away a wee bit. But other than that, he's a smashing guy.
Aye, well, look, we're going to hear from the manager, and along with our new signing. How are we pronouncing this? I was just calling him Hadji. Is that it? That day for us all, huh?
I think that's what I'm just calling my Hadji.
Is it?
I wonder if he's all marijuana again more.
What's his full name?
Ioannis.
Is it Yanis?
Yanis Hadji.
Yanis Hadji. That's fine. I don't call him Yanis.
Apparently that's how the Tims get fun out at the hotel, mate. They called him Ioannis Hadji.
Right.
Maybe him being so young, they maybe showed on the protection policy.
Maybe they'd come into the hotel and says, "Where's the nearest anus?" You never know.
Oh, Jimmy. Stop it.
That's disgusting, JFK.
What?
Stop it, Jimmy. Stop it.
Right, get yourself some mute.
Right, mute.
We'll hear from your manager, Stephen Gerrard, MBE, and start Doug McTimmon and Shirikers. Let's hear from the manager and our latest signing, Haji.
Are you to have man beside Jim?
Yes, we're delighted. Talking about one of the best talents in Europe at under 21 level. I think he's already gone and proved that. A player with huge potential. So yeah, to finally get it done late last night, very pleasing for me and everyone at the club.
That player will go straight into the squad?
Yes, I think we have to be patient. You know, it only happened a very short while ago. He's only had one session with the team. We've only had a couple of opportunities to show him tactically what we expect in and out of possession. So he'll come into the squad, but with caution. And I think everyone needs to be patient. I think we're all aware of the name on the back. And I'm sure he'll continue to do that name very proud. But it's important that people don't expect his old man to walk through the door and produce performances like he did in the World Cup, which got me off the couch.
Did you play against this guy?
No, but I should have. I was in the tournament in Euro 2000, and I was meant to start in the game against Romania, but I had a calf problem. So unfortunately, I never had the chance. But just to be in the same place as him, who I was a huge fan of growing up, I missed that opportunity, unfortunately.
When did you become aware that Janus might be available?
We've tracked him for some time. We tracked him during that tournament. We've continued to follow him. We wasn't in a position to compete with Genk at the time when he went to Genk. But obviously the change in manager there certainly made our eyes open wide and to continue to track that very closely. And then we inquired about the situation, and as soon as we knew there was a possibility, we jumped all over it as quick as we could.
Nico obviously came up against him last summer. Did you go to him for any sort of insight into what kind of player is?
I watched that game with my own eyes. I was watching Nico, obviously aware of all the players on the pitch. It's an area where we continue to track the best young players at that age, at that level. And obviously he had a fantastic game. I think he's already reminded Nico of that day. I know Nico hasn't forgot about it either. So I've told him to be careful in training because Nico's a man who has got a decent memory.
Janus, how do you feel about being here?
It's a great honor to be here, be part of this club with amazing fans, huge history. So I can be just proud to be here and help the team to just fight every game and do our best every game. So.
And the chance to work with Stephen as well. I guess that would
obviously. Yeah, obviously. This opportunity came in my face, so I couldn't decline it. Working with the coach, also with the sports director, and with being part of this amazing team. So it's a great opportunity. So I just try to do my best and play my best football.
Your father played here with Steaua Bucharest and with Galatasaray. Did he give you any of his memories and his recollections of playing at Ajax?
Yeah, sure. He told me about those games. He told me also many things about this club. I already knew a couple of them, so I know at what club I am, and I'm really proud to be here.
Stephen, we changed tackle to Ring the Four. Just how was it after his snap?
He's a bit low, obviously, because he doesn't want to miss football matches, and he's in great form. You know, he started the last 4 games and scored those 3 important goals. So it's naturally he's a little bit down at the moment. We're looking at around 4 weeks, best case scenario. Maybe 5 weeks. But the problem that gives us is that takes us to probably the international break. So hopefully we can get him back before that. But if not, this could potentially be something that you're looking at beginning of April after the international break. So we'll have to monitor it. We'll do everything we can to get him back as quick as possible, but you're probably looking at minimum or best case scenario 4 weeks.
As a result, will you look to add a striker before next night?
Yes.
There's talk of Florian Kamberi or from
There's been talk of 50, 60, 70 names at Rangers in the last 18, 19 months.
You confident that you can get?
I am doing my best to make sure that there's a striker in this door before the deadline, but you can be here all day. I'm not going to give you any names because they all belong to other clubs.
Stephen, how's that going? Recovered?
Well,
sorry, you're close to it.
Well, even if I am, that means nothing until I get a signature on a piece of paper and we unveil them. Close is nothing to me, so there's nothing to say except we're doing everything we can. People here are working as hard as they can to try and add in that area because at the moment we've got one recognised number 9. We've got other guys that can play in that area, but it's not enough because we've got a lot of fixtures in the next 4 to 6 weeks, and I need to make sure that we've got more firepower in that area.
Injuries are part of the game, but it's not an ideal day to be doing it, is it?
No, but the good thing here is, as I've said before, we never stop tracking players. We never stop watching players. We've always got lists in every single position. One thing I will not do is panic and bring someone in who is not on one of them lists, or someone in for the sake of appeasing certain people who want us to make a signing. I will only bring it in if I feel that player can help us, who we can bring goals to the team and help us be success in the short term with potentially long term as well. So we won't be plucking names and doing something for the sake of it. It has to be the right person. If it doesn't happen, I won't do it.
If Giannis already in and you're looking for a striker, if you get a striker in with maybe Giannis as well, would you be happy to be finished, or would you look to maybe strengthen in another area as well as a striker?
No, it'll be a striker in the door or nothing. It won't be more than that.
You feel if you get a striker, pleased with your business done and hand out this one?
Yes. We'd be pleased if we get the right person in the striking area. We'll be pleased. We've obviously got James, who's back available in the 18 tomorrow. Buffalo's available after his suspension and his small muscle problem. So that strengthens us even more. Ryan Jack's progressing well, but obviously he'll be missing tomorrow. So we're in good shape. Obviously, the Jermaine Defoe situation's caused us a bit of a problem. But if we manage to get the person that we're looking for, we'll be fine.
Craig Stewart, is he back?
Yeah, Craig's back available as well.
Expecting any more outgoings in terms of loans to play for Stockport, Jordan Jones moving out?
That's news to me. I haven't heard nothing on them lines. Jordan trained well this morning. He's available for selection. But there will be one or two going the other way if the right offer's at the table in the coming hours.
Glenn Middleton, is he?
Possibly, he could possibly go. I haven't heard Shrewsbury, but possibly Glenn could go out on loan.
What about Doherty?
Possibly as well.
John Flanagan, is he staying on for TV?
John's staying, yeah, he's got to fight for his place. There's nothing to say on that.
You said at the start of the window you're looking to trim the squad. Are you happier now with the numbers you've got to work with?
Yes. Actually, because of the few injuries we've received of late, we've actually been a bit light over the last few days, if anything. But no time to panic because, as I say, we knew that James and Greg and Buff would be returning. So the numbers were fine in training this morning. We're probably still 1 or 2 over in certain areas. So they'll hopefully get the opportunity to go and play football, and then we'll obviously ideally bring one more in the area we spoke about.
How much of a benefit is that a boost to have James back?
Well, he's not ready to start the game, so we'll have him there with us. He'll be in the squad. He's still only, I think, 2 weeks and 3 days, correct me if I'm wrong, after a minor operation. So it's great to have him back, to have him around the dressing room and around the squad because he's so important for us. And his return is imminent, but to start the game from the beginning is probably a bit too soon.
Stephen, how big a boost is it to get Borna Barisic from that before you deal?
Yeah, we were always confident. Borna's someone who I have regular contact and communication with. He's obviously having a fantastic season. He's a lot happier. He's a lot more settled this season. And he's not really someone who's motivated by by money or. So I knew it would be quite straightforward. I think the talks have been very straightforward. He's made it clear he's happy here. It was just a case of getting his representation over to get the deal signed up, and thankfully we've got him for more years now, which is great because he's the Croatian #1 left back, so he certainly makes us better.
Quick word on Aberdeen at the weekend. What do you expect from Derek McInnes' side?
A tough test, a tough challenge, a physical challenge. A team that's come to Ibrox on a few occasions and had some joy. So I'm sure they'll come with confidence. But yeah, we expect a very well organised, well drilled team that we're going to have to be at our best to take maximum points from.
You put 7 goals past them at the start of the season at Ibrox, but they have been sticky for you at times. Why do you think Aberdeen specifically have been sticky?
Well, that might be a couple of reasons. Maybe Aberdeen have defended well on the day. And you've got to pay credit where it's due at times. Maybe we haven't been good enough when our moments or our chances have come. So probably could be a combination of things. But one thing's for sure, the last time they come for Ibrox, we put in a fantastic performance. We were relentless for the 90 minutes and thoroughly deserved our win. So that's the level and type of performance that I'll be looking for from the players.
Are you surprised by the pressure that Derek McInnes is under at the moment from the fans?
Yes. But we're all in a world where fans have short memories, and I'm not going to be someone who can ever change that. That's the world we're in. I'm sure Derek's aware of that, but there's no getting away from it. He's done a fantastic job at Aberdeen.
Yeah, Roger mentioned your father and his great career. You growing up, was that difficult? Trying to forge your own path in the game when you have that name in your back and people perhaps making comparisons with your father?
One thing for sure is that I'm proud to wear this name. So it's an everyday motivation for me just to work and try to be better every day. It's a pressure that I was born with it. So I got used to it, and now it's, as I said, it's just a motivation for me every day to get better and try to succeed every day and try to, as I said, get better every day.
What advice has your father given you throughout your career? What sort of wisdom has he given you?
There are a lot. Every day I speak with him as with all my family. But one that I always keep in my mind is that what you did yesterday, it's not. You have to come the next day and try to do the same or even better. So this is football. Every day, try to do better and better and try to work.
What can the Rangers fans expect from you as a player? What's a player now?
I'm just a guy that creates on the field. This is my job. This is the job of the number 10. So I'll create and obviously goals, assist. That's something obvious for that position.
Yeah, that's what you're looking forward to most about playing at Rangers.
Meeting the fans, obviously. I saw them, and I also heard that they were amazing fans. So looking forward for the first game at home.
Well, thanks for that, lads. We're both back. GFK, Bridgman.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I actually quite enjoyed that. He's very honest, our manager. And by the way, the boy can come on the show, Haji. I think his English is better than all yours put together.
Tell you what, yeah.
And if he plays tomorrow, he breaks Prodan's number of appearances for the remaining players.
Very good. Very good. Big Daniel. That's brilliant. Well said, Oxia.
You enjoy that, GFK?
Definitely, mate. I watched that today.
You've got you, man, mate.
Oh, I know. No, it was very, very enjoyable to watch, and the boy Haji come across really, really well. And the gaffer wasn't getting anything away. He was getting asked the questions, but he kept his shield up, and what do I want to tell you for? And as you said earlier on, nothing's done to it's signed on the dotted line, so there's still maybe a few things that could be done, but we'll see. But it was very impressive. 13 minutes of joy, mate, watching them. and he just batted back the questions, no
All
problem.
right, I think it's only right that we invite people to join our Joy GFK. So what's the number?
0141 356 1972.
Where else can you join us, Bridge?
They can join us on Skype at rangersradio.online, and Technical Terry and Foxy, one or the other, will bring you in and look after you. Enjoy yourself, because it's great.
If Fox is there, of course.
Of course.
Any good in the army, that man, he deserts his post very easily, JFK.
Yeah, shocker,
Oh, JFK's not answering. Oh, we've been joined by my good mate. As True Blue used to say, a close personal friend of mine, young Stardug's appeared. Hello, Stardug, my mucker.
How you doing?
Oh, Stardug, that wasn't very nice, but it's quite funny.
How you doing?
All right, pal, yourself.
Bridge, he's moving away from us. He's turning into a mega star. He
is indeed. He's all around the empire. All around the universe and the empire.
You could say the Empire Strikes Back.
You could indeed. But with the heavy breathing bit earlier on when he came on, it was quite funny.
I tell you what, see anybody that knows me, Darth Vader's a hero of mine, so that's probably the best description anybody could give me. So thank you, Oxshare.
We weren't talking about it in that way, I'm afraid.
I know that.
JFK's were heavy breathing expert.
What have you done to him? Oh dear, he's there. No?
Nah. Are you my son? All right, Stardug.
How you doing, Jimmy?
I'm all right. May the force be with you, Obi-Wan.
No. We're for the dark side there here, mate. We don't go with all that Jedi keeper.
If Fox come in, we could call him Joby-Wan.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Anyway, how we doing, Stardug, mate? Are you happy, Haji boy?
Absolutely delighted, mate. Aye, absolutely delighted. I mean, he really does look like a player. Speaks well, also, so that's a positive, mate. I really hope we see him at some point at the weekend. I don't think he'll be starting anything like that, but I really hope
he'll be on the bench, mate. Aye,
it'd be good to see him, mate. But I mean, we've played them twice this year, mate, and I don't know what happened in that second game. We were in absolute cruise control, and we just let it slip from between our fingers. So the first game at Ibrox we made easy meeting them. So I'm hoping for something similar, mate. And I think this boy just gives you that bit extra going through the middle now. He's very, very creative. He can pick a pass and all. He can pick it through the eye of a needle. Great passer of the ball, mate. I've been watching his videos near enough all day. I think he's brilliant.
Good, mate, good. Look, we know that we've struggled. The results haven't said we've struggled, but we know that sometimes we've looked for something that's a wee bit more creative, JFK. And we can change it now.
Oh, aye, that definitely. I mean, I think the signing of the Haji is the way we can go forward. You know, I mean, Stardug was talking about a number 10. You know, and I think that's maybe, but you'll probably find that Haji is a natural number 10. And if the other signing comes off, then it looks as if we can change a lot of things going forward, and that can only benefit us. I mean, we're on a bit of high the night, but let's hope that we're in the same tomorrow night after we play the Sheep. But it's very positive, you know. The manager's just, as I said earlier, pulled a couple of good rabbits out of the hat, and I'm really pleased. You know, I'm not going overboard, but it's freshened up the squad, and that's what you want. A bit of competition. So I'm happy with what he's done. You know, I know the money situation at Ibrox now isn't what it could be, but hey, if we can get players like Haji coming, and Canberra is what it is, but I'll take him anyway once it comes in, if it comes in, which I think it will.
You're here. We've been joined by Port Bear. Evening, Port Bear.
Oh, no, him. How you doing, Port? All right, bud.
All right, I spoke to you, mate, aye.
Oh, that attention in there, Stardug, that attention.
It's like that with the new folk Port Bear. He gets by it eventually.
He's a bit of a bully, isn't he, mate?
He's like that with the new folk, mate.
Picking the young guys.
Shockers.
Well, no, we picked the new then, Port Bear.
No, what the hell?
That's the wind there, that's what I was just going to say.
How we doing anyway?
All right, but
Happy?
Aye.
Happy. Just regarding Hadji, that's what you're saying there, boys. I still say the same as last night. This boy's, it's not a panic buy, it's not a rushed buy. His manager's made it quite clear he was scouting him at a 2-on tournament, and he's watching Katic and mostly England under 21s, and this boy caught his eye as well. So he's known about him. He tried to obviously get him. Obviously Rangers weren't financially, suited to get him at that point, and Genk took him. So maybe we would have got him earlier. But it does look like a real find, a real diamond, that boy.
Talking about real diamonds, we've been joined by Denver Bear. Evening, Denver.
All right, guys, how we doing? If we only had the Rangers over here. 14 sleeps they go, lads. 14.
On yourself, Denver.
Glasgow Rangers. Oh, can't wait, Bryce. Can't wait, man.
I bet, pal. Looking forward to seeing you, by the way. Looking forward to seeing you.
Aye. I messed up a wee bit. I know I took the advice of going to the Braga game, but I didn't realise we were playing Ross County and I could have got to 3 games, but it doesn't matter. We're looking forward to seeing you guys and shaking your horn and buying your beer or whatever your choice of drink is.
There's some individuals that when you meet Denver and you shake their horn, pal, you just remember counting your fingers.
And your rings.
I'll do that. And my ring. And my rings as well. Aye. Ox, me and you are on the same page there, good. It's good to talk to you the other night, Jimmy. Good to talk to you,
it certainly was, pal. It was a good chat. Yep.
It was a good player, Good player,
yeah, and it'll be good to see you. 14 sleeps, mate, and it's nearly there.
14 sleeps, Jimmy boy. 14. It's 2:30 in the afternoon here on Friday, and I can't wait, man. I'm just like can't wait, man. Just get on that plane and get early, and that's all there is about it, Oh, and I picked up tickets for the Arsenal game. I'm taking my boy down as well. We're going to go to the Arsenal Newcastle game on the Sunday, so that's another wee game we're going to. So that's a wee update. So.
Good trip, Denver. Good trip.
Very good trip. Very good trip.
Yeah, of course, the highlight of the meeting Fox.
Aye, no doubt about it. I'm looking for Stocks of Rock, but Stocks of Rock, I know that property are down here in Denver,
Oh, why don't you do the Arsenal? You pop in and watch Blackpool. You get plenty there.
Or a trip over to Rossi. You'll get loads there.
Aye, I could do that. Aye. So what's the latest on the updates with the transfer fund, the transfer guy? What have we got?
Well, it looks as if we've got 2 in. It looks as if we've signed Hadji and we're just waiting for Canberra to be confirmed. Is that fair, JFK?
Yeah, I would say that. It's Martin McNulty's signed for Hibs, or the spoon burners as I like to call them. So that's a striker that we're looking to replace him. And it seems that Greg Docherty is undergoing a medical as we speak at the Spoon Burners training camp. So let's hope the Canberra thing comes to fruition, but I think it will. That's the best update we can give at the moment, Denver.
All right, that works for me, Jimmy. That Canberra, he's got good movement about him, the boy. He moves well, and I don't know about his goal scoring record, but I know he's got good movement in him, so that'll be good, dragging people about the place,
Definitely.
Right, always a pleasure to hear from you, Denver Bear, but we're going to have to get shot of you. You cost us a fortune.
I know,
Skype.
Okay, well,
Get Skype, Denver.
I can't get Skype. I'm using my work's phone now.
Oh, that's all right.
Right, so I can't. They'll not let me put Skype on it. But anyway, guys, all the best, and I can't wait. 14 nights to go. If we only had the Rangers over here.
All the best, Denver boy.
Hey, mate. Good stuff.
I'm going to go to Stardug. When you come onto this show, the power of this show and where it takes you is just unbelievable, isn't it?
Oh, it's brilliant, man. It's brilliant, mate. I mean, I was at the Hearts game, and the guy in front of me, I mean, we spoke up with this, so the guy in front of me turned around and says to me, "Are you a star, Doug?" I said, "Aye, how did you ken that?" I thought, obviously, your mate Yogi was at it. He thought he'd tell everybody, and he says, No, I recognise your voice. And I thought, oh man, I'll not be speaking to the football again.
Sit in that seat.
I know, I remember you said that. Aye, I'm no long clicking on, I tell you, man. But it's brilliant, mate. And it's worldwide and all. You know, folk are phoning. I mean, it's there you go, 2:30 in the afternoon where Denver is. You know, you get Big Al down under and all. I mean, it's brilliant, mate. It reaches out to everybody, and folk need this radio show. Folk miss it when it's no here as well, mate. So it's a brilliant wee station to go off.
Do you not find that disappointing? Though, because when somebody heard my voice sitting, he says, "Are you Tom Cruise?"
No. I was there when that happened, Port Bear. What they said, "Are you Tom Booze?"
I remember that. I had too much baby. Maybe I didn't hear it right.
I remember you saying that, Ox, that you hadn't been able to sit in that seat because one of the fellas fun out, and then he tell everybody that the famous Ox chair sat in that seat. So I go to that all when I was up there, and I think that's brilliant.
Only because it was silly, mate. Never get a bit of peace to watch
I know. Right.
Anyway, where are we? We've been joined by Dave Corby. Evening, Dave.
How you doing, mate? You all right?
All right,
you all right? And the lads all right, yeah?
All right, Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
How you doing? Are you all right? What do you reckon of the new boy then?
Bridgeman.
Well, I think the young Hadji's, I think he sounds very promising, and the manager's delighted to have him in. And I'm sure that most of the Rangers fans will just fall in love with the boy, to be honest. And once we see him playing, we might be really, really delighted. He's got a name, isn't he? He's Hadji, so apparently he did quite well at Genk, so we don't know everything about him. Let's hope he stars for us. Well, Canberra we can't speak about because we don't know if he's there yet. At
the moment on Sky Sports, that the deal is nearly done.
Yeah, I know some of the guys on here have got big hopes for him. They quite like him and think Rangers are going down the right way. So we need to wait and see for that one, pal.
I know, but I think he'll do good for Rangers. You know what I mean. We've got to give him a chance, haven't we? At the end of the day.
Well, I've said before, irrespective of whether I like them or I don't like them, if we come to Rangers and the manager signs them, they put the blue jersey on, I'm supporting them. Simple as that.
That's good. And lads, what do you reckon the score on tomorrow then?
I'm going for 3-0 for Rangers. Port Bear.
Well done.
3-0, mate. Yep, 3-0.
3-0. Okay.
Jeff,
I'm going. Sorry.
I'm going to go for 4-0.
Oh.
When you go, Dave, what you going for?
2-0, mate.
2-0. And you'll be working tomorrow, will you?
I am doing my packing in my job tomorrow. Packing sausages for 12 hours. Packing the old satties to keep you all happy.
Sausages, yeah?
Aye, satties. We do satties and all.
You need to keep us in the link then.
Pardon? Yeah, I'll send you a link. I'll send you. If you give me the address, I'll send you some sausages.
You never got that.
One the manor, Wilson Park.
My Helen says to me, nothing can beat a sausage. Scottish sausage.
Oh well.
No.
We'll take her one.
No. You're on air here.
Port Bear, that's exactly what I was thinking. Where's this gone here? Nothing better than a good Scottish sausage. What's going on here? Man,
you get carried away here.
I thought it was going to be black pudding next.
Black pudding, aye.
Stardom, you've got a mind of a gutter.
No, man, that was good doing that road for a good 2 minutes there until Port Bear jumped in.
The gentleman was talking about a Scottish sausage which is called a link, and you decided to take it to the extreme. What?
Did you hear her?
Justin?
Did you hear her? She's been on the swelly all night. You know what I mean? Well, I've done 12 hours all day, and I'm doing all weekend.
Better go and feed her a sausage, then, Davey, mate. Feed her a sausage, mate.
Shockers. Shockers.
That's shocking.
Sassy.
Anyway, lads, cheers for that, mate.
Oh, dearie me, man.
All right then, mate. Cheers for that.
Cheers,
Sing
pal.
the best. Sing the best.
Yes.
Bye.
JFK is going to get the blame for that. JFK is getting the blame for that.
What? I never mentioned anything. I just said it was gutter. Just listen to that young man's mind there. No, some of the words that he said there. Young Stardog. That was disgusting. That had to cover my ears up.
I was blushing, JFK. I couldn't come on. I couldn't speak. I was blushing.
That's menopause, mate.
You don't get tablets for that.
Oh dear.
He's good. Davey's good lady, wasn't he, shy anyway, was she?
No, I think she was half cut, wasn't she?
Good on them. Good on them.
One too many sassies.
Reg, have you seen the lobby?
I'm watching the lobby. Yes, I'm in the lobby. Why?
See the blue bloods put up.
Man's a shocker. Man's a shocker. That's you. Shouting is that's a man's a shocker saying you.
I can categorically say that I never said anything that was derogatory to any sausage.
FG said a jumbo sausage.
Well, that's called a Jimmy.
Me, Denver and True Blue, we're square sausage men.
Well, there you go,
Well, you all heard it here first. Nothing beats a good Scottish sausage.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Well, seen the guys with the most wins. Thought they off. Me and Stardog doing a bit for the population.
Listen, if you two had got the snip when you were 12, the national debt would have been halved.
Dear me.
Anyway, we move on. So, some good news in the press conference. Ryan Jack might even be back by Wednesday. Tav's in the squad for tomorrow. I expect him to be on the bench, yeah? Look that way, yeah?
Greg Stewart as well.
Greg Stewart. And Defoe, we all thought he was going to be out for 4, 5, 6, maybe 2 months. And at one point, we maybe thought that was him for the season, but he's going to be out for at least 4 weeks. So that's football. You just take it as it comes, Bridger.
Yeah, that's it. Just got to anyway, you know. I love the way the manager speaks and what's been said and how there's continuity there until such times as the guys start asking him questions, which he probably answered and what he said 3 minutes before that, you know. I just, you know how I feel about these reporters. It's that they want to push it one way and it ends up going another, you know. It's just crazy. But I like the manager says it. I'm very pleased. Ryan Jack will be back next week, I would have hope. Tavernier might even come on second half tomorrow. So things are looking up. It was looking a bit bleak 2 weeks ago with the injuries and bans and things like that, but it's starting to look a bit better. And I think Hadji coming in lifts the place up a wee bit as well. A new addition. Let's hope the boy makes it.
A lot of good news in there, Port Bear. Ryan Jack, not that far away. Tav back. I think he might be on the bench tomorrow, Tav, which is good. We never thought we'd see him for another couple of weeks. And obviously the new addition, Hadji. So, and Greg Stewart also, as Bridge said. So things are moving, eh?
Just like you said there, mate. It's, you know, I honestly didn't think after hearing the manager the other day regarding Defoe, I think he was going to be that long. I thought he said it wasn't as bad as he first thought, but that sounds bad to me. 4 or 5 weeks. But it's good to get Jack back, captain back, and a few other players, because like we said last night in the show, it was looking a wee bit, you know, bare bones. And it's amazing what a couple of signings do as well, mate. They'll lift everybody. I know they're not the biggest, but it still lets everybody see, you know, their position's not safe, or, you know, there's another 2 guys in that can take your place. It keeps competition good, mate. I think that's healthy.
Yeah.
Very happy.
Stardog.
I agree with Portbay, mate. I think they two boys coming in, it gives everybody a lift. And I think also, you know, if say they two come in, and obviously Canberra, he's not going to come in and go straight into the first 11, but it makes the bench stronger, mate. It also gives us more options in the bench just with they two players coming in. Do you know what I mean? It gives us that wee bit something extra. So I'm excited. If Canberra does go through, which I'm hearing, I think it will go through in the next hour or something. So I'm just hopeful for the second half of the season, mate. We've got to have a right fight and determination in this squad, and hopefully these two boys gives us a lift. I think the boy Hadji definitely brings a degree of excitement just because of who he is and because he's starting to perform. I mean, Portbear, you mentioned his stats last night. I think these stats are absolutely brilliant. If you accumulate Ken not being the best team in the league, form, dips in form, maybe injuries and things like that as well. You know, his stats are there, mate. You know, he's involved in nearly half the games he plays in, assists or goals. So I'm really excited to see him, mate. I think we will see a cameo film tomorrow. Good to see James Tavernier back as well, mate. It's just good to have options again next year. And Matt Polster as well. Matt Polster could be a really, really good utility player for the squad because he can play right wing, left wing, across the midfield. He can play at the back. I mean, you need a right good utility man in your squad or all to win a league. So he could be important for us too.
Aye. JFK.
Aye, well, I mean, but the gaffer was talking today about Jermaine Defoe, and he said 4, maybe 5 weeks minimum, you know. And then he said probably to April when the silly, well, he didn't say silly, I'm saying it, the Tartan Trannies international break. That takes us right up to the 21st of March, where we're supposed to play St Mirren, but that might be brought back or cancelled, we don't know. So I think what he's done is he's brought in the boy Hadji, who we all know he's told us he was looking at him for a while, and Canberra. Hopefully that comes off as well. Great to see Big Tav getting a spot in the bench, and I'm hoping of all hopes that Greg Stewart can get a run in the team in the next few weeks. You know, because I think he's got something to offer us all here, and it strengthens the squad for me. And the two boys.
You've been unlucky, JFK. I really
do. I totally agree with you. No, I just wish that the gaffer had. We were all, wherever we were watching the games, were wondering why Greg Stewart wasn't even in the pool at times. You know, I do rate him as a squad player. You know, maybe not a first team player. Because he's not actually had a chance to get a run in the team. But I definitely rate him. I think he would do a good job for us, mate.
On that, Ox, can I just come in there?
Yes, mate.
I'm worried that he ends up the same though as like your Jordan Jones is not. Just doesn't get that shot and then eventually in the next transfer window he goes. Do you know that's where I'm not saying he's done anything wrong, but near the Jordan Jones, near the guys. I just don't like that doesn't happen to a guy.
It depends what you say to do something wrong, mate.
Yeah.
I think with a gaffer it's all about attitude, mate.
Right, fair enough, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand, yep.
You know, we've got Bridgeman who comes on here acts like a mega star and I've got to put up with it, haven't we? You know what I mean?
Man's a shocker.
Then there's the Poppers, me and JFK, and then you've got used to up and come superstars.
The Waynes.
When they like to change their nappies, put it that way. But you know what I'm saying?
Aye.
I mean, I know you played at a decent level, mate, and I was never one for judging training but I think with a gaffer, mate, if you're not putting in training, he doesn't like it.
Aye, that seems to be the thing in it. If you don't show, because he has praised guys in the past, didn't he? In training, he's saying, look, these guys have gave me everything in training, and I had a game, but I could in training that really, really working hard, and he feels sorry for him. He does, but he just can't fit him into a team. So I just hope Greg Stewart, as I just hope he doesn't end up out the door without getting a real chance at Rangers.
We'll see what happens, mate. We'll see what happens. We'll see where it takes us. But what we're looking for is going to happen here. And Fox has always said that there'll be a lot of turnover as the manager improves the quality, mate.
Absolutely.
And the next thing will be when somebody disappears who we all like because the manager's bringing in somebody he thinks is better. Now, that might be Tav, it might be Ryan Jack, and people will be saying, there's no way we can do that this new, but that's what happens when you build a better team.
I know, 100%, mate. As I said, I think I mentioned this before, we are going to miss, or we're going to lose fans' favourites, because as you move into like Champions League level, again, the level of, player has got to rise in it. I think there's guys that can play in Champions League now. I'm not saying all of them are, but what I mean is there will be a level of player that will have to come in when we're qualifying for Champions Leagues and, get maybe into the group sections yet, so we will need to advance in the players' quality, definitely 100%. So you are going to lose some of the guys you think your favourite players.
I think we've got good quality along the back and in goals. Even the guys that are sort of second place for the defence, I think are quite good quality. So it might be a wee while before we up that. Maybe take 2 seasons or so to up the quality in that. With Helander to come back and Edmonds is coming in. So we just need to get him more game time, and we should see the good quality coming through in our defence. I think we've got a very good defence quality wise, and our midfield isn't too bad either, is it?
Eventually we're going to get somebody's contract's not going to be up and they're going to leave, not going to sign a deal and we'll not like it, but that's modern football, JFK.
Of course it is. I mean, without being disrespectful to the players that we've got at Ibrox Aru, I mean, but there's a lot of better players than they guys the other years, and it's wasted, isn't it? If their contract's up, it's time to go, or the manager decides not to have them, they'll just transfer them. That's a fact, and going to see Rangers all these years now, I've seen some really, really good players having to leave. That's the way it is, and the way the manager's running the team now. I mean,
Bridgeman's was Baxter's. Who was yours? JFK. Obviously, I know that. Am I right? Bridgman, I say that. Yours was Baxter.
Top man, best player Rangers ever had.
JFK, who for you?
In the modern era, it would probably be Brian Laudrup.
I'm in the same boat, mate. I actually felt disappointed when Laudrup left, let down.
Yeah. I could go back to when Colin Steen left and things like that. But for if you're going to just pick out one player, I would go for Brian Laudrup, mate. Really, really disappointed, Well,
what were the two? What were yourself, Port, and then Stardog?
It has to be between probably Brian Laudrup and Gaza for me, but the most, the one that hurt me most was probably Laudrup, because he went out to Chelsea and done nothing. He could have probably stayed at Rangers for a couple of years and finished his career at us, and I'd like to have seen him done that, but probably Laudrup if I was pushed.
He's retired within 6 months, isn't he?
That's what I'm saying, and he could have played at Rangers probably to the last 2 or 3 seasons, in my opinion, because he was as fit as a middle. He was fit like your modern day footballers were. He was like super fit, so he was a great player. That really hurt me. He went on down there, and
his heart wasn't in it, mate.
Threw his career away, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Stardog. Ian Black.
Oh, you are mentioning Jim. That's what I'm going to say. You are mentioning Jim Baxter's and Laudrups and things like that. I didn't watch the games till like 99, 2000. I'm allowed 2 players.
Of course you are.
What about Barry Ferguson?
Barry Ferguson's one because he's a legend in my eyes, mate. One of the most successful captains we've had. But Van Bronckhorst was kind of gone, mate. I didn't see enough of Van Bronckhorst. I was absolutely obsessed with Michael Moles as a wee guy, mate. That's who I wanted to be until he got his injury and things like that. And Michael Moles, mate, was my hero until he got that horrible injury. But I think I had like 6 or 7 Rangers taps, mate, and every single one of them had Moles 9 in the back of them. And I mean, looking back on it now, I've watched his documentary and things like that hundreds of times, and what a player, mate. I mean, he was doing things, not even just the teams in the SPL, were playing Parma, and he was taking on 4 and 5 players. And I still don't think to this day, mate, I've ever seen somebody that's got as sharp a turn as what Michael Moles had. And that injury just set him back so much, mate. And, what a player we could have really had on our hands if they never get that injury, mate. But it would be Moles and Barry Ferguson for me. I went through a wee Loving-Crans stage, but I think if you're looking for sheer quality and class, mate, I mean, Michael Moles was everything up front at one point.
You know how you get Moles on the back of your jersey, didn't you?
What?
Because you're all about to get your Loving-Crans.
No, Loving-Crans wasn't really. He kind of hit the scene once Moles got injured, didn't he? He started playing through the middle and scored against Celtic all the time. That's how I loved him. Because everything he just touched against them just seemed to turn to goals, mate, and I loved that. But just some of the things Moles was doing to players, mate. You know, obviously Barry Ferguson breaking through for a young age, and what he went on today, captain is a European final, winning the treble and things like that. You know, I loved Barry Ferguson, mate. I thought he epitomised Rangers at one point. His attitude, the way he got on at players, he expected better because he was brought up in the 9 in a row era. And I think we've never really replaced somebody like that, mate. Somebody that's willing to voice things on the park like that. You know what I mean? So it would be Ferguson and Moles for me, mate, because Moles is special.
We've all got different players. Aye, well, I wouldn't argue with any of them, obviously.
Yep.
Baxter's before my time, Bridgeman. But what about the modern era, Bridge? Anything disappointing?
Well, I go to like the Baxter's time. With Baxter and Greg Greg's proved to be the greatest ever Ranger. But quality-wise, if you go for their era and you come through, there isn't really been anything fantastic since then. Colin Steenhit is marvellous stuff, absolutely wonderful to watch. Great player for us, but it was more a short term, wasn't it? But I like to come to the more modern. I think one of the best players ever been at Rangers was Van Bronckhorst. I thought he was just different class, just a quality player. There was some really good players, but you know they couldn't. I don't think they could have lasted very long. I agree with Stardog when he says Michael Moles, and I agree with you guys talking about Brian Laudrup. For razzmatazz and for absolute skill, sheer quality on the pitch, and presence about the whole person, you don't go too far away from Gascoigne. Gascoigne was unbelievable, just unbelievable. A nutcase, but just unbelievable. And it's totally different for Laudrup, but the two of them really turned it on for Rangers. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
There was another one that left us. It was a bit of a shock at the time, mate, and obviously we didn't realise he was finished. But when Big Butcher left this JFK, you remember that?
I did, mate, aye. Captain Blood.
Aye, just before a semi-final of the League Cup,
aye.
Through memory.
Aye.
That was a bit of a shock at the time.
It was a bit of a shock, but he tainted everything that he had at Rangers after that with some of the things that he's in the media and things like that.
Maybe so, mate. Maybe so.
But anyway, he was not, but as a Rangers player, he was immense.
And it was a shock when he left. Anyway, I seen the young boys win again tonight, 4-0 against the Partick Thistle.
Yep.
Listen, lads, get yourselves on mute and we'll have a tune.
Oh, every other Saturday, my half day up, and it's up to the match I go. Happily we wander down the Copeland Road, me and my wee pal Joe. Oh, we love to see the lassies with the blue scarves on. We love to hear the boys all roar. But I don't have to tell you the best of all, we love to see the Rangers score. Whoa, me, oh, me, oh, me, oh, my. Oh, how we love to hear the cry. We love to see the lassies with the blue scarves on. We love to hear the boys all roar. But I don't have to tell you the best of all, we love to see the Rangers score. Oh, we won the Scottish League about 1,000 times. The League Cup is simple too. We gave some exhibitions in the Scottish Cup. We gave a Wembley Wizard too. And when the Glasgow Rangers won the European Cup, when they won they had before, well, Riley, Ryan and Ibrox, 100,000 strong, we'll give the boys an Ibrox roar. Whoa, me, oh, me, oh, me, oh, my. Oh, how we love to hear the cry. We love to see the lassies with the blue scarves on. We love to hear the boys roar. But I don't have to tell you the best of all, we love to see the Rangers score. Oh, how we'll up to hear the cry. We'll up to see the lassies with the blue scarves on. We'll up to hear the boys roar. But I don't have to tell you the best of all. We'll up to see the Rangers score. Whoa, me, oh, me, oh, me, oh, my. Oh, how we'll up to hear the cry. We'll up to see the lassies with the blue scarves on. We'll up to hear the boys roar. But I don't have to tell you the best of all. We'll up to see the Rangers score.
Beat that one, Bridge.
Wonderful.
Oh, that's me just sat down again. That's brilliant. That was brilliant. But great songs this week. Absolutely brilliant. Just love it.
All right. I'm going to send a question. I've got to just take it quickly around the panel before we ask for some more callers. As we improve the quality, Stardog, makes it even harder for the youth to get in, eh?
Well, if you're good enough, you'll break in, mate. That'd be my question. That'd be my answer for that. If you're good enough, you'll break in. Yep.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. Yeah. Port Bear.
I think it make you more determined, mate. If I was I'm only going maybe on my own personal sort of feelings. I think if you're good enough, like Stardog says, you'll be in. But also, you need to raise your game. So it's a sort of message to young one. Like, if you want in, look, this is the level we expect, guys. So get to that level. A gaffer will always give you a chance, mate, if they're good enough. They will.
Silence is golden.
Can you take over, Jimmy?
Oh, sorry. Right. My take on it is that I think there's the competition at Ibrox and the expectations is all, guys. I think that a lot of the young boys aren't going to get as much game time as we all think. So the young boys that are coming through the ranks, who are doing fantastic, as we all know, the Alcaz Cup and the Glasgow Cup and the Turnouts Carmel Wafer Cup, are doing absolutely magnificent, but there's no very many of them come through. We've got young Nathan Patterson, who's been a shining light as far as it goes just now, but I don't see very many others coming through, which is a pity, because I think that the success that we crave, guys, is actually stifling some of the young boys, but the manager's trying his best to give some of them game time. But I think to try and stop 9 in a row and try and get to 55, I think that kind of curtails what he's trying to do at times. That's my take on it.
Jimmy,
all right, we'll join by George. Come and join by George Logan. Evening, George.
How's all doing, boys? All right?
All right, George.
I mean, you were talking there, again, you went on to talk about a wee different subject. You were talking about players and to the past and things like that. But what you were saying there a minute ago, Jimmy, and I've said it all along. I think there was a few folk said about Greg Dockett. I hope they get Greg Dockett gets a chance, and certain players, young players, get a chance. I want all the young boys to get a chance. But if they're not good enough, Jimmy, it's as simple as that. Andy Halliday and things like that, they're all Bears, and you'd like to see them doing well. But if they can't improve our team, Jimmy, they're just not going to get in the squad. We need to start winning things. It's as simple as that. Sorry, everybody all these praise and that, but for me, I want to start winning things, and if it means buying guys into win things, we need to start doing it. Simple as that, Ox.
What have you thought in the last 24 hours, George?
I'm delighted, Ox. I really am. I mean, the boy Hadji, I've stopped looking at YouTube, but obviously I've sent a few clips on the day. The boy looks a bit of an exciting player. He'll get us off our seats. And for me, the boy Canberra, a lot of folk are saying that, well, Ken is not good enough for Hibs, he's good enough for Rangers and things like that. I actually thought he was all right. I didn't think he'd be Rangers quality, but at the end of the day, if Louis Defoe's missing for 4 weeks and Alfredo's playing and he runs his race for 65, 70 minutes, he's better than some folk to bring on up. So I'm quite happy with that as well. Steven Gerrard has got a couple of signings wrong, but he's got the biggest majority of them right. So for me, anybody he brings in, we're going to back him. and you've got to give this guy a chance. So, I mean, the boy Ajari and things like that, for me, Jones as well, I don't think Jones is going to be our kind of class, but we've got to take a chance with these guys and give them all the chance in the world, and I think he'll do quite well for us as a backup striker, Ox. I really do.
JFK, you were striking expert. You became a striking expert.
I mean, I know I keep using the word banging a drum and that, but I mean, I'm pleased that the manager's maybe looking at this, or he's managed to get something sorted. Hopefully, if Canberra comes in, and obviously the boy Hadji, he's an attacking midfielder, but he's played in the striking role as well. We don't have any gifted or natural strikers in the young team that are ready to come through into the first team. Oxyar, we don't have anybody like that just now, and that's unfortunate because we can go back and see some of the players that we brought through, like the Barry Fergusons and the Ian Durant, and I know they're midfield players and that, but we've not managed to bring through anybody and say, we've managed to through the news a big boy Nathan Patterson. But I think that will change, when we win the 55, when we get into the Champions League and there's more cash coming in and other things round about the club that they're doing the new, which obviously will all come out in the wash in the next couple of months when we hopefully get some cash in for revenue that we really deserve to get. Then that'll be able to enhance the squad that we're got. I'm excited. I'd love to see some of the young boys come in, but I keep saying to me, the season's just like a mirror image of me for when Graham Souness came, and I can see good things coming at the end of the season. Look, there's too much doom and gloom with a lot of people with the Rangers, and I know, let's be patient. Look where we were and look where we are now, and don't let the Hearts result down us. We cannot critique the game, but we've got to be very positive, and it's as Bridgman's famous saying, keep it going for the Rangers, and that's what we should be doing.
It's time tomorrow to get the shoulder at the wheel, mate. It's time to get the shoulder.
Definitely,
it's
mate.
Time to
do you not think though? See, when you're saying, Jimmy, sometimes it's a bit doom and gloom. See, you remember obviously the Warburton period and the Chechina period and then Murray period and things like that. See, when it's a wee bit more doom and gloom, it's even like a different kind of doom and gloom now though, because Gerrard's just like taking us to that different level, mate. And it's as if sometimes for a wee split second people forget where we've been. Do you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And they don't remember how good Gerrard is. And then once it starts coming back, mate, they put a signing like that out the day yesterday. That boy Hadji, a bit of excitement and things like that. And it's because he's so honest as well, mate. He's always able to win the fans back here. So even when it's a wee bit doom and gloom, it's still different, mate, because you always know the club's gone in the right direction. Even if you get a wee setback, you always know the club's still pushing in the right direction. It's not as if you're going to be managerless tomorrow or folk are shouting about getting the board out. I mean, what's going on at Man United now is crazy the past couple of days. Do you know what I mean? We don't have problems like that. So even when it is a wee setback, we always know as fans we're always still going in the right direction and we're going the right way. And that's all you can ask for, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely, mate, 100%.
Well, funny you should say that.
Funny
you should say that, Stardog. I just looked up on this day, 2018. We played a cup tie. Here's my team, yeah.
Yep.
Do you want to try and name it?
Right. So that just
2018. Our club.
Foderingham and Nets.
No.
McGregor.
Gotta be McGregor.
Yes. Anwick.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Tav right back.
No.
Okay. McCrory right back.
No.
Left back.
No.
Barry Mackay.
No. You call yourself support.
Hodgson.
Well,
and right Hodgson. Kiernan. No, is he there?
No.
Cardozo.
Yes.
Bruno Alves.
No.
Bates.
Yes.
Somebody help us out here.
Keep going.
Lee Wallace.
Lee Wallace.
Right, I'm going to get he's a born man, right?
Well, I get 4 right there.
You did get 4 right. 4 out of
15. Give me my dues. Well, nobody else get 1.
Excuse me.
Hodgson, Bates, Cardozo, Declan John, Jason Holt, Nico Cranchar, Andy Halliday, Daniel Candeias, Josh Windass, and Jason Cummings.
Jeez,
Jason Cummings, oh my God.
Herrera, Dodo, and Murphy. unused were Morelos, Sean Goss, Liam Kelly, and Aidan Wilson. Only
Morelos unused.
Only 2 years ago today.
Wow.
How far has Alfredo came, boys?
Well, how far's the team came, mate? It's a totally different team altogether.
Yeah,
Even the bench is totally different. That's amazing.
Can I
Is
just
that
say
no
something,
shoe?
guys? There's something came out on Twitter saying Rangers have finalised a loan move for Hibernian forward Florian Kamberi. Deal to be announced shortly. And apparently, the young Docherty's away at Hibs. Done deal. So that's what we hear. That's what we hear.
Yeah, that's us makes like another good financial move. And Lewis Mills away to Partick Thistle on loan. Good move for him, George.
Yeah.
Get a bit of experience there.
That's a good move for Thistle, truth be told.
Nearly got a full team of Rangers players and ex-Rangers players there now.
That's what it's like, isn't it? Partick Thistle Rangers.
Well, you know, he's an ex-Rangers player, we McCall, isn't he?
That's right, yeah.
Seen him playing before us. He wasn't very good. Certainly the team we had at the time.
I'm still not talking to him.
Well, how was he done?
Left there United, didn't he?
Oh, right. So
Partick.
you're an Ayr United fan?
No, they're my local team. I like to see them doing well.
Uh-huh.
And he left them.
Well, he's got that. He's got something with Thistle. There's something in it there, in his makeup for them. So.
And he says it's the only club he would have left them for. Fair to Partick.
And he drew one each night against Ayr United.
That's a tough game. There you go. That's a tough game, right enough.
League United for Hull.
His present club and his old club.
George Logan, 2 years. Teams changed dramatically.
Scary Oaks. I mean, it's absolutely scary, I think. And again, we always heap praise on the board and things like that. Stephen Gerrard's got a big, massive part to play in this Oaks. He really has. I mean, I wasn't a Gerrard fan. I'm a Rangers fan, but I mean, the guy just came right in and just took it my heart. To be honest, like I want just the very best for him. In my honest opinion, I can't wait till the day Stephen Gerrard becomes the Liverpool manager, Oaks, and that's crazy for me to say that. But I'll tell you for why, because that means we're doing well and people are noticing things. Oaks, he's a young manager, like Jimmy was saying nearly now. Let's keep the positivity going. We had a bad result last week. It's not going to be the worst result we're going to have all season. I'll tell you that right now. But for me, Oaks, we're still playing poor. We're really playing poor now, and we're grinding out results. St Mirren and Ross County and things like that. So we can still go in and do this. We're putting new players in the team. I mean, never just signed a wee boy today. Even let's forget what kind of player he is. Just the name the boy carries with him, and you ken the kind of teams that were looking at the lad and we've signed him. So it's all positive for me, Ox. It really is. And we've got Alfredo. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, you're talking about Jason Cummins playing up front for us that night. That wasn't a bad team, Ox, if we're perfectly honest. We've watched it the last few years. I mean, 2 years ago, it wasn't a terrible team, but I've got a much better team now, Ox.
You're here. Boy Cummings was unlucky. I know he was a bit daft and all that, but the boy can finish.
I liked him, Ox. I liked him. And his interview the other day, I mean, Bridgman, I remember Bridgman, the things he thought about him, but when he came to Rangers, Bridgman took him because he was a wee wide on things like Ox, and I was the same. I really did like him. So I'm delighted with how we're going, Ox. I really believe we can go in and have a really good season. I think we can still win the league in that this season. So it's all positive for me. I mean, Borna Barisic just signed a new deal. Keep the positivity going.
As the gaffer says, George, Ox, you know, we can go on another. Now we lost that game against Hearts. Now we go on another one of these runs, 15, 16, 17, 18 games unbeaten again. We've proved we can put. This was one of the biggest problems we had over the last couple of seasons, was putting a run together of 3, 4, 5 games. But now I think I'm confident now the squad can put together, 10 plus games unbeaten now. Once they get the form
we just went 16 there unbeaten.
Well, that's what I'm saying, mate. We've proved we can do that now.
Yep.
That was lacking over the last 2 seasons. Stardug, mate. Last 3, 4 seasons. Sorry, we couldn't put runs like that together. And if you can't put a run like that together, you don't win leagues, in my opinion. This is where you've got to actually, as George says here, not played the best, grinding out results. Last year we were even grinding out results, like we were losing games like that, weren't we? So it's definitely positive. We're winning games, we've played at our worst. So once we get the form back, the style of football, and added to that the few wee bits of magic dust that Hadji, in my opinion, will provide, I think that we'll go and kill games off again, and it'll lift the team definitely 100%.
All right, so people want to join us, give us their thoughts on how it's going to go tomorrow and everything that's happening in the club. What's the number, Bridge?
The number's 0141 356 1972.
Where else can you join us, GFK?
You join us on Skype, rangersradio.online, and you'll be brought in by the voluptuous Fox. Yes, yes, and our good friend, Old School Blue.
I've heard Fox called a lot of names. That's a new one, but...
Well, we won't call him the one we called him earlier. What was that? Thunderpants?
Thunderpants.
You're very cruel. Very cruel to that man. Very cruel. I looked at that earlier on. Stardog, the team for 2 years ago, mate. I wouldn't go to it neither. Naming it, you know.
No, it's such a different team. I mean, as George says, it's not the worst teams, mate. If you were to go through player for player, but it's never near a team that's worth challenging for a title, mate, or winning trophies, in my opinion. I mean, the biggest surprise to me is, mate, if you look at where Alfredo Morelos is now, and he was an unused substitute that game. You know what I mean? It's absolutely crazy to me. So, I mean, we're getting stronger and stronger, mate. Every transfer window now. I think the quality Gerrard's bringing in, it's boys with a lot of potential. We're gone all the days, mate. It seems to be where we're bringing in. I mean, Jermaine Defoe aside, we're bringing in a player at the tail end of their career, mate. You know, if you look at Aribo, Ryan Kent, Alfredo Morelos is obviously there. Now the boy Hadji's there. We've got an option to buy him. You know, these are all strong young talents, mate, that are all European players, the South America and things like that. And I mean, the sky's the limit with these boys, mate. They can be as good as they want to be. But Scotland's a stomping ground for them now, mate, and they need to show that they're up to it physically. And that's what I'm waiting to see for this boy Hadji. Is he going to be up to it physically, mate? Because he seems to have all the talent in the world. So we'll just need to wait and see, mate. But it's all positive. And I think Albert mentioned it the other night to George, you know, it's still in our Honza League, mate. We win all our games, we win the league. It's as simple as that. So we can't have any more slip-ups. And I hope George is right about that will be the worst result we'll have last season. Here's hoping that's right. Because it is in our horns.
Can I come in, Alex, yeah? I've just got to say that, in all honesty, that, I mean, Saturday's game is just going to be the biggest game of the season, isn't it? It's just going to be the biggest game of the season. And our whole season now rests on this game. And that will continue all the way through to the end of the season, for sure. I don't want to look past this, and it's lovely to look forward and think about it, but in reality, I don't want to look forward. I want to see tomorrow, I want to see my team come out and show that they've got the bottle to win against Aberdeen. And if we can do that, then we can say to ourselves, we're in with a good chance. If we can't beat Aberdeen tomorrow, we're going to struggle. We're going to struggle for the rest of the season.
Can I just come in there, guys? Sky News Live, ticker tape, breaking news. Rangers are pleased to announce they have just signed Florian Kabari on loan for Hibernian.
Well, I mean, I don't think any has mentioned him, but we did mention his kind of ilk.
Yeah.
For cover, Port Bear, yeah.
Yeah, mate, that's one of the ones. But I mentioned it last night. But we were talking about guys like Lyndon Dykes and the big boy for Aberdeen, Cosgrove and that. To me, they were just big hammer throws. I didn't want a big player like that. I just think Kimberry's probably. I'm going to say this, and I don't like to say he's a Rangers player, as Jimmy Senior. He's the best of a bad lot, and he's only going to be there for 3 months, unless he turns it on. In my opinion, he's probably the most technically gifted, most intelligent player out of the ones that was available.
Player now.
But as long as he comes in, does a job, as we said last night, he's third choice. But rightly, like Albert says, anybody that's coming into that space, he must honestly say to himself, I'm going to aim beyond the 6 months loan. I'm going to try and get Jermaine Defoe's spot. It's there for him, mate. It's there for him. And we know Alfredo could leave the summer, so I'm not saying he can read Rangers' line, but he's certainly had to, challenge Defoe, mate, in my opinion, if he's got that in him to challenge.
Bear, is it one of these loan to buy type deals he's got?
No, it's not. No, it's just a loan. His deal, mate. It's not
just a loan. Okay.
Yeah, it's not. It's just a loan deal.
It's like you say, but Port
why
Vale,
do you say-
it's a self-pride thing. You're not coming to
Aye.
Ibrox going, I'm going to be the third striker, the third
No.
striker only. You're in there to push the first team, mate.
Yep.
You're in there thinking, aye, they all think I'm just alone, I'm going to be a third striker. I'll show them, I'll do a job. You know, he is going to get chances, mate, to get in the team. And when he does, it's up to him, mate, to take his chances. And the manager will repay him, mate, with maybe a contract or that. I don't know. But
You
I mean,
never
I think
know.
you're right. He is the most technically gifted out of all the players that was mentioned. He definitely is, mate. I mean, I look at his 2 goals last year at Parkhead for them, and they were brilliant goals, tasty finishes. So they were. So he's got that in his locker as well, and his link-up plays pretty decent. So I'm excited to see him, mate. He's something different from what we've got to now. And obviously, if Jermaine Defoe's going to be injured, but self-pride, mate, as a player's got to kick in. You're not going to come to a place like Rangers and say, I'm happy and I'm satisfied with being the third striker behind a 37-year-old.
No, because he's still a young boy himself. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Still, he's not as if he's an out guy. You know, so he's probably got another 10 year in football, maybe 8, 9, 10 years. You know, he's got to have that as a young, hungry young man that's getting a cracking opportunity to join a club the size of Rangers. He would never have thought this was going to happen. But he's given himself a platform that he'll probably never get another chance at it. So let's see if we can just grab it with both hands, you know, and do well for Rangers. You know, as you say, he gives us something a bit different. He can play on the left as well. I've seen him starting on the left for the Paul Drinkers and all. So he gives Gerrard an option. And as I said last night, mate, maybe they'll get a chance to play your formation, your 4-2-3-1, mate. We had Jay's that as well.
We'll see. We'll see what it takes. He's looking forward. I don't think he can go on the bench tomorrow, can he? So it'll be maybe. And then he can't play. I can't imagine him be able to play against Hibs on Wednesday.
Why?
It might be part of the deal.
No, maybe, but aye. Probably will be, aye.
Because Greg Docherty, you wouldn't expect him to play against us, would you?
Wouldn't bother me.
No, they wouldn't. They're not going to play against us.
No.
That's against SFA rules.
Yeah.
So we'll still be about 10 days before we maybe see Cumberry, but we'll see what it takes us.
Do you not think he'll come on tomorrow?
Don't think he can, mate.
Why? Registration's done, isn't it?
I don't know if he's signed in time, mate. I don't know.
That's it confirmed in Sky Sports, guys. Rangers signed Florian Cumberry on loan. That's all the big yellow bit about him.
Jimmy confirmed that about 5 minutes ago.
You get yourself a wee beer, pal. Look, I know,
One of the
there's
coronavirus jobs.
I know there's a lot happening with Corona, but I mean, come on, if you're going to come after Corona, go into something better.
Go and get a slap on the wicket or something, Port Vale.
Port Glasgow,
Now, do you know what I tried earlier on? It's Guffbot. One of them dragon soup. Oh no, a dragon soup. I tried a dragon soup. A venom. It's called a venom dragon soup. Oh my
That'll put some
God,
heat in your
man.
belly.
Oh Jesus Christ, gut rot. It's rotten. But I paid £3 for it, so I drank it. But it's rotten.
I used to use that as paid stripper. Oh dear.
Oh, it's minging. I've got another can in the fridge here, but it can just lie here.
It's a good bit of business for the gaffer. I mean, no matter what anybody else thinks, the doubters are out there already. A lot of places earlier on were all doubting. No, he's a rubbish spin burners player now. But I mean, I hate them as much as everybody else. But I think Cumberry will add quality to the squad if need be. He's got a chance here to make himself number 2. Well, when I meet him every day, when I meet him every game at the base, I always get a nice handshake and a hug. So he doesn't hate me.
Absolutely.
Well, there you go. I'll stick up for you, Bridgman.
See when he shakes your on, the horn goes round the back, make sure your bollock's not in your back pocket. That's
No, I'll tell you, whenever the Bridgman shakes my horn, I get a sweetie off him.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say what kind of sweetie, but
it's a double bluff, JFK.
I'm not going to tell you what I have
Smarties.
I'm not going to tell you what I have to do after he gives me the sweetie, but we'll
Anyway, sausage.
I think Tracy's.
He's a couple of sassies.
Tracy's a sweetie bar in a bistro.
I hope Tracy can make it to the game tomorrow. She's had a few things happening in her life, and I've had a couple of wee chats with her the last couple of weeks now. So if you're listening, Tracy, which you said you would, just try and get the game. You know we'll all be tomorrow, but best of luck to you.
Here, Tracy.
We're
here for you, Tracy. Yep.
Definitely. Always here for you, darling.
So, where are we? George. He's your team for tomorrow, George Logan. This could be interesting.
Well, I mean, do you change much, Ox? Realistically, I came Alfredo. For me, he didn't really change anything else. And I came, we're not playing well. I came, we're not playing great and things like that. But I think it's just a bit. I think you were right the other night there, Ox, when you said it was match sharpness. I think that was what the problem is, Ox. It's no individual sharpness and fitness. I think it's match sharpness, and I think we'll get that. So I don't think you actually change much in the team. Realistically, do you maybe drop Kamara as well? I can't see it either. I would go with roughly the same team. Jermaine Defoe's obviously injured and you bring in Alfredo. That's where I would go with that. Oxford, really, I can't see much difference in it, if I'm honest.
All right, what about the Rebo position, outside right? Who's playing there for you?
I can't take to the boy, but he's a Rangers player. But the other night there, I thought, and that has been the last couple of games, I thought that Ojo's actually came on to a bit of a game. I mean, he's no setting hair and he's not been absolutely fantastic, but he's been all right, Ox, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. I was maybe a bit harsh on the guy, the laddie. I don't think he's got to be a world star at any time in his life, but for me, I would go with him on the right, and obviously Ryan Kent on the left. I think we should be able to beat anybody with our team if we're perfectly honest, Ox. And I think that's where I would go with my team.
Ojo, one of my all-time favourites, JFK.
Aye, I know, but do you know something? I would, and I know I'm probably contradicting myself here. I would play Ojo again. No, everybody played to their strengths. No, on Wednesday night, but I thought he was probably our best player and I don't like the word bad lot, but I think he was our best player, followed by Connor Goldson. I like George. I wouldn't change much. It would just be Defoe, obviously, and Alfredo in. So for me, it'd be as same as.
I would change it.
Go on then, start.
I would play Davis and Kamara in the midfield, and then I would play Ojo, Aribo, and Kent, and Morelos up front in a 4-2-3-1.
No, against them, you can't play that starter.
How about at home, mate? I'm constant with two midfielders. Why do we need three sitting midfielders against them at home? They're not even that good, Jimmy.
No, I know, but I can see where you're coming from, but no against them.
They're going to come here, mate, and they're going to look to disrupt us. I just think we're going to need more attacking players on the park. I can't be bored watching all this side-to-side football in the middle of the park, mate, looking for an opening. I want a bit of pace and some fizzing passes in there. I think we should just go for this, mate, and see if it works. I really do. I think we can afford to lose a midfielder, mate. I don't think we need an extra midfielder in there. I really don't. And I mean, Arfield likes to get forward anyway, but I think Joe Aribo brings more going forward, so I would just play Joe Aribo. You know what I mean? And I mean, he can drop back if he has to. He's defensive. I mean, he can win the ball and things like that as well, but he also gets his cell in the box. Gives you a bit of physicality up there with Alfredo. I think the two of them would cause a problem. Aribo in the number 10, mate, and I really, really do think we can afford to lose somebody at the midfield to make this happen, and I think that would work for us. I really do. Okay. I don't know if I'm alone in that, but...
Bridgman?
Well, I would roughly keep the same team. McGregor, Polster, Goldson, Rakitic and Barisic. Ojo, Davis and Kamara. Aribo, Morelos and Kent. To me, it's quite obvious that's what we need to do. When we're at Ibrox, we generally play a very good form of 4-3-3. If you remember, I'm a big fan of 3-5-2. I think that's the best form of football to play at Ibrox. But we're never going to get there because of the way we are anyway. We don't have the actual players that can play that because it takes a bit certain skills and a lot of coaching to do it. But the 4-3-3 has worked good for us in the past. I'm not trying to say that what Stardug's saying is totally wrong. It's the same players. Basically, it's the same players. All you're doing is shifting them about.
It's the same players, Bridge. You're saying that we've not got MD that can play there, but Aribo can play as a number 10 and Aribo can drop into midfield.
Whoa. I'm saying 3-5-2, the formation I like to see it played, and I love playing it. It's a tremendous, but you really need good players. And you need players who have a lot of discipline in their game. Correct. You need that. It's a very difficult thing to manage. Rangers don't have the number of players that would at that level to be able to play that. I don't think so anyway.
I just think you can't go wrong with a 4-2-3-1. I really don't, especially when you're the best.
Listen. Get yourself on mute. We've got a quick scoop for you. Get yourself on mute. Yeah.
Oh.
Right, here we go.
Flo, a warm welcome to Rangers Football Club. Tell me how excited you are to be a Rangers player.
I'm very excited. Since I came to Scotland, was a dream for me to move to Rangers, and it happens today. So I'm very, very happy, man.
As a player, what do you think you can bring to this Rangers team?
Yeah, I think with my work rate, with my qualities in final third part, scoring goals, creating chances for my teammates, I think I can contribute something for the team. At the end of the day, it's all about winning, and I'm a winner. I'm always on the pitch to win. So I think and I will try my best to give this to this club.
Yeah, obviously competing in the league, the Scottish Cup, the Europa League between now and the end of the season. You say you're a winner. How much does the prospect of doing well in those competitions excite you?
Yeah, I mean, like playing in the Scottish Cup, in the Premiership, in the Europa League is a big thing, and a club like Rangers deserves to be in all these competitions. They've been brilliant in the Europa League, so I'm very looking forward for all these competitions.
How much are you looking forward to competing with Alfredo Morelos and Jermaine Defoe?
Yeah, look, competition you will have everywhere. In every club you go, competition makes you for sure a better player. You need this, not to get lazy and always to have somebody behind you who is waiting. And but I'm just looking forward with these two fantastic players to work with in the training, to get each other knowing better, to help each other, and at the end of the day, it's just about Rangers, and that we can contribute with our goals, with our play to win games.
Can you learn from the two of them and the rest of the Rangers squad to become an even better player?
Absolutely. I think like if you're around good players, you will be for sure better players. It's just about your mentality that you always want to work hard and give everything for your team, and just to be patient and like learning every day with this experienced player from this team. So can't wait to get started.
With how well Rangers have done this season, do you feel this is an extra exciting time to be joining just now?
Absolutely. I mean, I think they showed the whole season like they are very, very, very close, like to have the chance to win the title, and to be a part of this team, of this excitement, makes me very proud. And I just want for every minute I will play just to contribute that we will win this year some titles.
You've just had your picture taken with Steven Gerrard. How much are you looking forward to working with him?
Yeah, massively. I mean, like Rangers is a big club, but to have Steven Gerrard as a coach and to play for him and the big career he had with his experience, and I think any player would love to play for him, and I'm just excited.
The fact that you know the Scottish Premiership very well, can that help you to settle in here quicker?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like I'm now since 2 years here, and I know everything how the system is. And it's not very easy. It's a tough league. So I think that's a bonus for me that I know the league already, and I know now Rangers how to play because I played many times against them, and I think I can adapt very well for how they want to play.
Yeah, you played against Rangers many times, played at Ibrox. How much have you enjoyed playing at Ibrox as a stadium?
Yeah, I mean, like, for me that's the best atmosphere I ever played. My second game for Hibs was against Rangers at Ibrox, and after the game I told my agent immediately, like, my dream would be to play in this stadium in front of these fans, because I think they have the best fans in the world. The support is massively, so I think every game at Ibrox is just a happiness to be.
And playing for a club like Rangers, how much can that help you become a real part of the Albania squad that you were included in recently?
For sure, a very big part, because the assistant coach of Albania, Sergio Porini, was also at Rangers. So I think he will be also very delighted for me that I joined Rangers today. So for sure, Rangers is going to help me everywhere, and I want to give for the trust Steven Gerrard and the whole club gave me. I want to deliver on the pitch and to give them with good performances and goals, to give them something back.
And just finally, do you have a message for the Rangers fans?
Yeah, my message is, like, I'm a very uncomplicated guy, so I just love playing football. Now I joined Rangers, that's for me a dream come true. Playing for Steven Gerrard with these teammates, like, I will do everything what I'm capable on the pitch, try everything to score goals and just to win games and to bring the trophy back.
Well, thanks for that. Technical Terry. A wee bonus there, George.
Hi, good Ox. It's good to hear the lad talking. I mean, I think if he's no good, he's no good. But if he comes in and does a job for his Ox, that's all we can possibly ask. I like the way we do it now. I mean, you were saying the other night there about we're bringing this boy in, Hadji, and we're having a look at him. That's a great way of doing it, Ox. I mean, you're setting a price. That's what we should be doing. Set a price for this kind of thing, because if he comes in here and he's a world beater, what happened with Kent last year? It goes up if it's poor, he goes down and things like that. So, I mean, I ken the Kambari one, he's been here for 6 months, so he'll be a backup striker, and as long as he's on the park, Ox will get my back in. I'm quite happy with him as a signing he brought him straight.
Yeah, I agree with George here. I mean, I've been saying for a while, you know, bring somebody in, and I'm happy for him to come to Ibrox. Some of the things he's talking about there, I mean, he's been reading the script and how Rangers should conduct themselves.
Listening to the show.
He might have been listening to the show, maybe listening to JFK on Rangers Radio.
Nobody listens to JFK, no, even Mrs. JFK.
She's my biggest fan, mate. She's the only person who can get my Scottish sausage.
Yeah. Jimmy!
Hey, Wally.
I'm talking about my breakfast in the morning.
We've been joined by a caller. Evening, caller.
Hi, Oxford. How you doing? It's Wally.
All right, mate. What's on your mind?
I'm quite happy. The boy from Manchester that sits beside me, and he's not in a club or anything like that. He just drives up in his car. There'll be quite a lot of boys know him. Reese is his name. But he's been going on about Campari for a wee while. And it's all right. He puts himself about and that, but at the end of the day, you know, if he comes in now that Defoe's injured, it's up to him to make himself. And who knows? The boy's only 24. I thought he was maybe a bit older than that.
He seems to be
I
in
think
the book for a few years.
He could make a name for himself, you know.
He's been there about 3 years with the Hibs, hasn't he?
I think he has, aye. I didn't know that, by the way, they mentioned there that Perini is actually the assistant manager. I couldn't have told you that. That's what he said. He says he'll be pleased for me as well that I've signed for Rangers.
Right,
so you don't know, maybe he's been filling his head as well, you know.
Mm-hmm. That's a good move for the boy, yeah?
I would definitely think so. Hopefully it's a good move for us. And the fact that Defoe's going to do it for 3 or 4 weeks, so as JFK said, he's not going to obviously play against Hibs on Wednesday, but hopefully Greg Stewart will feature at some point tomorrow, especially against the Sheep. And, you know, he might be fit to start next Wednesday, because obviously Campari will be dropped, you know.
Do you know, I'm going to say something here. As much as I don't think it'll happen, and I don't wish the boy any harm at all, I'd be really pleased if we never seen him. And Morelos was scoring hat-tricks left, right and centre. And then they get booked.
Here.
Well, at least he's no one looking away. Tom Miller apologised for, for giving us the wrong information. So that'll maybe take a wee bit of pressure off him as well. But it's up to the rest of the team tomorrow to make sure that Morelos screws the nut on the park, regardless of how these swings are going to target him, because there's no doubt about they will target him between McKenna and obviously McKenna will have them well drilled and all.
And you come, Fox boy, you were coming in there, mate. Sorry,
I know he's been signed as a backup striker, mate, but I also think he's backup to Ryan Kent, mate. He's exactly what you need in a front three as a right-footed footballer, come striker coming in for the inside position. So I think he'll be back up to both him and Kent.
Makes sense. Stardog makes sense.
Oh, it definitely makes sense, mate. I mean, most of the goals he scores is going to come in after the left. But I'll say something else. I mean, remember Sonny Aluko? I mean, he played with the Sheep, and he never really done much with the Sheep. Never really got his chance with the Sheep. And then he came to Rangers, and he just turned it on. He was happy at Rangers. They were the big club. That's who he wanted to play with. He got his move there, and he was brilliant with Rangers. So I'm hoping, mate, when this guy gets the stage to go and he's talking, I mean, he talked the talk there about how big a club and he knows what needs to do, and I like the way he spoke. I thought he sounded really, really positive about working hard and things like that. So I'm hoping, mate, if we give him the stage to play on, we'll see what kind of player he really is, because he showed flashes at Hibs, but obviously I don't know what his situation was or that there. I'm not really interested, but if we give him the stage to go and perform, mate, I mean, he could be capable of whatever. You just don't know. It's up to him when he gets his chance just to take it. But I'll agree with you. I hope we don't see too much of him, because obviously Alfie's the main man. But like Fox says there, it's good that we've got somebody that can come on and replace Kent on the left-hand side as well, just to give us that wee bit something different if Kent wants to go to the other side or move infield or whatever. Good option, mate. Good option.
Portman.
Also, when you're training, with a different level of player, he's coming to Rangers and he's going to be training amongst a higher level of player. He's going to be learning after Alfredo. He's going to be learning after. Therefore, under Gerrard,
you must feel that when you talk to me in Bridge, yeah?
Don't let JFK, mate. Don't let big man. But you get what I mean. He'll raise his own profile. If he comes here in Rangers, he can either, as one of the boys put it earlier on, get a move to Rangers permanent, or he might get a move somewhere else better than Hibs. You know what I mean? It's all there from a start. As Stardog said, the platform's there. You either take it or you don't take it. But he'll certainly learn in the next 6 months. He's loaned to us, definitely.
Well, when you were talking to the boy about Cumberry, was he talking about a backup striker? Was that what he was talking about, the boy that sits next to you?
No, he just actually said that he fancied him as a player because he could put goals away. I mean, he scored against them and came up a few times, I know. So that'll go down well with us as well, because yourself, at the end of the day, as long as somebody scores against him, hopefully he's playing in our team. Who's to say he'll no score if he plays in March? Certainly the folk could be back by then, but it's good to know that Gerrard's actually been watching. He was actually keeping his eye on Lyndon Dykes as well, because if the Campari deal was going to fall through, he was going to go for Dykes. I don't know if you heard that or not, but that was definite. I watched that today, because it's been on YouTube all day today on Rangers TV. I don't know if Jimmy's just been keeping an eye on Sky Sports or not. So it's one they've been looking at, you know what I mean? It's not a panic buy like the man came up. Let's hope it's going to be good for us,
Here, can you come, JFK?
I think Wallace is right there. I mean, obviously the gaffer's been looking at a lot of these things in the last few weeks. You say that about Hadji, but I mean, I can't see anyone being a panic buy. I think the gaffer's looked at that for the last few weeks, and he's looking at other ways that that he could enhance his squad. And Fox is right. I mean, it'd be a good step in for Ryan Kent as well. If truth be told, I'd like to see him play more instead of Ryan Kent, because he was very, very poor the last couple of games, especially Wednesday night.
He scored 3 goals, 3 of the last 4 week games he scored.
I know. He needs to learn to look along the line. He needs to learn to, he's a winger, he needs to learn to, it's that schoolboy stuff. You're taught that at an early age, you need to try and make sure that when you look across the line that you're not offside. I know that might be easier said than done to a lot of people, but a schoolboy football for me. And
He does raise his game for a big game, you know.
Bridge.
Sorry, pal?
When you come.
I was just going to ask Jimmy there, those 3 or 4 times you get caught offside, I'm not dead sure. Yeah, although I'm at the Copeland, so I only saw one of them in all probability. I don't know if he was completely offside on all 3. Have we seen it on replays of it or something?
I saw it on the TV, mate, and he was offside.
Well offside, that's fine. Because I'm just going to ask, that's why I was asking.
I wouldn't say he was well offside, but he was offside.
But he was offside, aye.
You're either pregnant and you're no.
Aye, that's true. But as Wally said, he knows somebody who's been talking about Kamberi, and I mean, we were talking the other night there. I just came out of the, pardon the pun, came out the blue. It's not somebody I thought about. I'd mentioned 5 or 6 players in the last few weeks, but I'm pleased he's there. You know, it enhances your squad, and like yourself, Oxshare, I mean, they hurt me the boy, but I hope he never gets a game apart from maybe a cameo when Alfredo's tired out or scored a couple of hat-tricks. We want Alfredo to stay in the park, whether he's going to be injured or stop getting bookings. That for me is end of the season, 55, Alfredo, top scorer in Britain, never mind Scotland, and Kamberi can take it from there coming to the next season. But I think he'll contribute a good bit of the rest of the season, Kamberi. I've got a good feeling about it. And Hadji.
All right, mate. George Logan.
See what we've done there, Rox. I mean, I remember a few years, or a good few years ago now, we were a bit too posh to go and take players for other teams in Scotland. And I used to always wonder why, when they were scoring goals against other teams, not so much us and another lot, but they're scoring against everybody else, why we never just went out and had a look at these players. I mean, we've done it with Gavin Ray, we've done it with Ian Murray, and we've done it with other people out in the past. I didn't think we've done it often enough, and that guy can score goals against everybody in the league. So if we are struggling for say we've got a European game or a midweek game or something like that, and then we've got a St Mirren or a St John's, and even a Livingston or something like that, you'd like to think that guy playing with better players around about him, he'll be a better player. I'm quite delighted with how our transfer windows went, Ox. I mean, if you think back the last couple of years, we never really done much in the transfer window. There's nothing really to get exciting about. But the day we've brought in a couple of players, a guy who's got a big profile, I hope he can live up to it. I am quite excited about how our club's going now, if we're perfectly honest about it. And we all should be. Let's be honest about it. We should all be a bit high with how our club's going. I have had a poor result, Ox, but we're still up there challenging and we can still win the league. And we will win the league, Ox.
Listen, George, better Rangers teams than the one we're going to Snow with bad results. Mate. People have to get out of contact. Who's shuffling? Put your papers away. That Doug.
That was on mute.
I know, mate. I know it wasn't you. I was being facetious.
that poor bear getting his Coronas out the fridge.
Somebody's got the show or something on the back.
Somebody's got a TV on or something.
Well, listen to the racing, man. You know, I think we were excited when we signed Defoe and Steve Davis, Oxford. It was just a pity that they weren't up to speed.
I tell you where I think we got that wrong last year. I thought they were real good signings. I think they should have never have played at Kilmarnock.
Well, Defoe scored at Kilmarnock. That was it.
I know, but they just.
I know
it
was poor, but that was when Jordan Jones scored again as an off course.
Aye, never played at Kilmarnock, and Stephen Davis was sitting deep and never worked. They weren't ready going into the team, you know. But these boys, Hadji, it's just a name. Willie, it's just a name. If you're a certain age, I'm a bit young to remember Hadji myself, you know.
If he's off the player his father was, he'll be some player. And I've watched him on YouTube the night, 2 or 3 different things, and the boys goes it. You saw a wee bit of training this morning as well on Rangers TV and YouTube, and he's got quick feet. See, just at the byline and they passed the ball to him, and he just flew by. I can't remember if it was Greg Stewart he flew by, but his feet are so quick. I mean, I know he's only a boy, but even just at training, considering that's his first session, you know, the boy's definitely a football player. There's no doubt about it. So we just need to wait and see, you know.
Aye, you know, the name, the number 7, it's a shirt seller, so it's financially, You know, I'm not just saying he's here for a financial reason, but in finances terms, he'll sell a lot of shirts. His sheer two-footedness, Ox, for me, speaks just... to me, that just says a lot about him. He's going to face up defenders, and they're not going to know if he's going to go left or right. I've watched him in numerous clips for a lot of teams, and I've seen him score a lot of goals, and a lot of the times he's dropping the left shoulder but going right, or dropping the right shoulder and going left. The defenders didn't know what way he was going. You know, his reverse passing was absolutely fantastic. He loves a wee reverse pass. Again, it's his game intelligence. I just hope our players can see what he sees, because he's going to create me. I'd love to see him start against Aberdeen tomorrow. I would. I'd have Kent on the left. I'd go with Stardog's formation, 4-2-3-1, and my three behind the strike, it would be Kent, Hadji and Ojo. That's what I'd love to see more. I'd love to see him start, mate. I would. Because I think he's that good. I really do. And the thing with Kamberi as well,
am I going to have to
he's
watch
playing in
Ojo?
Scotland.
Is everybody telling me I'm going to watch Ojo again tomorrow?
I would suggest so.
so.
I would suggest so. But I think he'll bring Hadji on second half.
Yeah, I do as well.
So, Big Aribo, is he dropped? Is he at the picture? You're saying that Ojo's in front of Aribo now? Is that what we're saying?
No, on the right.
I'd play Aribo instead of Hadji. You said Ojo, Port Bear.
Kent, Hadji behind Morelos and Ojo on the right. That's the three I would have in there.
So where's Aribo gone?
On
He's
the
away
right.
the shops.
4-2-3-1, your formation.
You can't
He's
play
away
12.
the shops with Kamara.
You can't play 12.
You can't. I know you can't play four
Right.
folk in a three, mate.
No, well, I'm dropping Kamara, right? So there'll be your two sitting will be Steve Davis and Arfield. In front of them will be Kent on the left, Hadji in the number 10 position, and Aribo on the right, and Morelos up front.
Right, but you said Ojo twice.
Oh, did I? Right, well, it's not, I didn't say Ojo, it was Aribo. Aribo's
Right.
on the right for me.
So you've just dropped Ojo then? You've just dropped Ojo?
I've just dropped him, mate.
Take Ojo, just in, you're dropping him already, he's not even done nothing wrong.
Maybe I'm just
I don't think
getting
it's a
carried
game
away.
for Ojo tomorrow,
You mean,
Stardog. Because that mob are going to get tore into us. You can guarantee it.
Well, if you can't
Who's
cut
that
it
back?
mate, you're never going to cut it here then, are you? Because I think it's a perfect game, mate, if you're going to come to the floor.
Well, we'll just need to wait and see. He might surprise us. But even in Aribo, when it starts to get tasty, Aribo doesn't want to know either. You know? I mean, he was unfortunate to get that bad injury at Livingston, you know, but as I say, they're going to beat us off the park tomorrow, and they're going to target Morelos. There's no doubt about it.
But he's limited, mate, because he's so left-footed. Aribo's limited out on the right-hand side. I just think you get so much more out of him if you play him in the number 10 role. I think the physicality of him and Morelos and all would be unbelievable. I think they'd cause all sorts of problems, and then you've got Kent and Ojo coming in after the left and the right. You know what I mean? And then you've got Davis and Kamara sitting there, because obviously Jack will still be injured, and I think that's more than enough covering the midfield plus the defence. Do you know what I mean? I think that's more than enough for us. I think we can really afford to go for this 4-2-3-1 and make something big in the remainder of this season and just tear teams apart.
I don't think he'll start Hadji tomorrow. I'll be very surprised if he does.
No, I think
Because it's a hell of a game to put him into.
Bench.
You know what I mean? Because of the history of the game. We just need to wait and see, but as long as we win, that's all I care about.
Tomorrow, it's a 1-0 game. If we can win, if we get a bridge, we're all happy. A bridge.
Oh, absolutely. Tough game coming up, and all the things that the boys have been saying the last couple of minutes is all going to come true. They're going to go for us in certain areas. Unfortunately for them, but fortunately for us, Tav isn't playing, because Tav sometimes gets a bit of heavy stuff off him as well. But we need to see what happens. For me, 1-0 for me for tomorrow. Hopefully 3-0. Hopeful for a 3-0, because I just want to beat that mob. I want to beat anybody we play, but I want to beat that mob. That's for sure.
Well, you're not going to believe this.
Go on.
We've reached that time of the evening, Bridge.
Wow. My God, it's flew by. What a marvellous evening, Oxy. What a marvellous evening. Can I just say something? Huge game tomorrow. Biggest game of our season. So I can just say to all the Rangers fans all over the world, particularly Rangers fans on here on Rangers Radio, every single one of us, everybody up for it for tomorrow. Up out your seats when the boys come on the park and do the business. Come on, the Rangers. Keep it going for the Rangers. Everybody keep it going.
Can I thank all the callers who've took the time to call, all the boys that joined us in the panel, everybody in the lobby and everybody listening here in Rangers Radio. This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. with a pre-match show for Rangers versus Aberdeen. Come on, the Rangers. Take it away, Technical Terry.
Now there's a pub in Green Street where all good proddies you will meet. So come down here and together we'll have a jar. A welcome there you will receive, so good that you won't want to leave. A fine wee pub is Saltcoats Mermaid Bar. You'll hear the sash and Derry's walls, just like in your own wee Orange Halls. The banter here you will enjoy as long as you're a proddy boy. A good time in the Mermaid is had by one and all. We all support the Queen and Crown. The prices here are the best in town, and the bar staff, they are one terrific crew. Everyone laughing, full of cheer. It's one tremendous atmosphere, singing to support the red, white and blue. You'll hear the sash and Derry's walls, just like in your own wee Orange Halls. The banter here you will enjoy as long as you're a proddy boy. A good time in the Mermaid is had by one and all. It's nice to come to the Mermaid Bar when Rangers are playing at Ibrox Park. You'll forget your worries and all your cares, singing songs against the Thames before you watch the Rangers win. For everyone here supports the Teddy Bears. You'll hear the sash and Derry's walls, just like in your own wee Orange Halls. The banter here you will enjoy as long as you're a proddy boy. A good time in the Mermaid is had by one and all. If you are up from Belfast town, Tyrone, Fermanagh or County Down, Armagh, Antrim or London, Derry shores, the Mermaid is the place for you, so come and have a drink or two. Next time in Saltcoats you'll want to come back for more. You'll hear the sash and Derry's walls, just like in your own wee Orange Halls. The banter here you will enjoy as long as you're a proddy boy. A good time in the Mermaid is had by one and all. You'll hear the sash and Derry's walls, just like in your own wee Orange Halls. The banter here you will enjoy as long as you're a proddy boy. A good time in the Mermaid is had by one and all. A good time in the Mermaid is had by one and all. A good time in the Mermaid is had by one and all.